Never date women over 50, because they supposedly have teeth down there. Have you ever heard this saying? It's a figurative expression used by some men to refer to concerns around sexuality, including vaginal dryness, which can cause discomfort during intimacy. This issue is common in women after menopause. My name is Eulalia, and at 78 years old, I carry not just the stories of my life but also the knowledge I've gained about the complexities of sexuality as one ages. If you're interested in learning more, stay with me until the end of this video, as the information we'll cover could change how you care for yourself and your relationships. I remember clearly when menopause first became part of my reality. It wasn't a single event, but rather a gradual shift that slowly started affecting me, challenging everything I thought I knew about my body and intimacy. In the beginning, the changes were hardly noticeable. Everything seemed normal. Then suddenly it was like a storm was brewing on the horizon. The first clue was my irregular periods. Sometimes they were stubborn and stuck around, while at other times they vanished for months. I felt a mix of relief and unease, not fully grasping what was happening. Then came the sudden hot flashes. It was as though a fire had been lit inside me, transforming moments of comfort into overwhelming heat that seemed endless. These episodes would strike at the most unexpected times, whether during a casual conversation with friends or at a family gathering. The embarrassment was palpable, and I started to wonder if my once passionate and connected sex life was destined to fade away. As the months went by, other symptoms became more obvious. Vaginal dryness settled into my life like an unwelcome shadow. I vividly recall a time during intimacy when it became clear that something was wrong. The discomfort and pain robbed me of an experience I had always cherished. This incident left me feeling insecure and anxious, worried about my partner's attraction to me. Does he still see me the same way? Became a question that haunted me. The truth is, these changes affected not just my body but also my mind and emotions. A sense of loss and confusion began to creep in. I realized I couldn't go through this alone and needed to find answers, so I embarked on a journey of rediscovery with the resolve to understand the changes happening to me and their impact on my life. Menopause is more than just a milestone, it's a transition, and although it comes with challenges, it offers a chance to redefine what intimacy and sexuality mean for us older women. After those initial signs of menopause, vaginal dryness became an undeniable reality for me. While it's a common symptom, it brought with it emotional and physical difficulties I wasn't prepared for. It's not just about discomfort. Dryness disrupts intimacy and the connection I had built with my partner over the years. At first, I hesitated to seek out information. Society often encourages us to ignore our problems, especially those related to sexuality. However, the more I thought about it, the more I realized that I needed to understand what was happening to me. Curiosity became my ally, and I began researching how menopause affects the female body. That's when I learned that vaginal dryness is directly caused by lower estrogen levels, a crucial hormone that impacts not only lubrication but also the elasticity and health of vaginal tissue. This discovery was a turning point for me. Knowing that these changes were natural and expected made me feel less isolated and more empowered. Talking with friends who had experienced the same thing was a great comfort. They shared similar stories, creating a safe space where we could openly discuss our fears and insecurities. In this supportive environment, I came to understand that vaginal dryness shouldn't be a taboo subject. It's something we need to talk about, especially among women. As I delved deeper into the topic, I found that many women share the fear of no longer being desired, worrying that age and physical changes will make them invisible. Questions like, does my partner still love me? Or will I ever feel pleasure again filled my thoughts. This was the reality for many of us, and accepting it was the first step toward finding solutions. I realized it was time to take action, so I sought help from a specialist in women's health, a gynecologist. My appointment with the doctor was a real eye-opener. Although I was anxious at first, I found a compassionate professional who genuinely listened to my concerns. I began to explore various options for relief. I was introduced to a range of products, from water-based lubricants to vaginal moisturizers, which could offer comfort and alleviate dryness. The first time I tried a lubricant, I was amazed by the change. It felt like a door had opened, allowing me to enjoy intimacy once again. Additionally, my doctor mentioned hormone replacement therapy, HRT. Although he explained that not all women opt for this treatment, HRT can be an effective way to relieve many menopausal symptoms, including vaginal dryness. This possibility intrigued me, but it also made me feel a bit cautious. Deciding whether this was the right path for me took careful thought. While exploring these options, I also recognized the importance of leading a healthy lifestyle. A balanced diet, staying well hydrated, and exercising regularly are essential for overall health and can help ease menopause symptoms. I began incorporating more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains into my diet, and physical activity became a vital part of my routine. I found that walking outdoors not only improved my physical health, but also gave me mental clarity and emotional well-being. Over time, my partner became more involved in this journey. Discussing vaginal dryness wasn't easy at first, but as I shared my feelings and what I had learned, he was supportive and understanding. Together, we explored new ways of being intimate that didn't solely depend on intercourse. This shared experience not only strengthened our bond, but also brought us to a deeper emotional connection. The transformation I went through was more than just finding physical solutions. It became a journey of self-awareness and acceptance. Each small step towards self-care and open communication helped me rediscover the joy of intimacy. Looking back, I see that this stage of life isn't an ending but a fresh beginning, full of opportunities to explore and embrace sexuality. These insights not only improved my physical experiences but also renewed my confidence. I learned that menopause can be a time for rediscovery, offering chances to deepen self-awareness and embrace new forms of pleasure and connection. Now, as I reflect on this period, I understand the importance of sharing my experiences. Vaginal dryness can be a challenge, but it doesn't define us as women. I want to tell anyone who listens it's possible to rediscover joy in sexuality, even after menopause. It comes down to having the right information, support, and most importantly, self-love. As I adapted to the changes menopause brought, I realized that intimacy didn't need to be something slipping away. Instead, it became an opportunity to reimagine and rediscover sexuality throughout life. Sexuality, like life, is always evolving, and menopause, far from being a barrier, can be an invitation to explore new forms of connection. My journey of rediscovery truly blossomed when I began openly discussing our experiences with my partner. Dialogue became a powerful tool for us, allowing us to share our desires, insecurities, and needs. Talking about vaginal dryness, although awkward at first, became freeing. As I opened up about what was happening to me, I realized he not only cared but also wanted to understand and work through it with me. Together, we decided to try different ways of connecting, moving away from penetration, which was often uncomfortable for me. We embraced more gentle touches, massages, and moments of vulnerability, like simply holding each other and sharing our worries. These small acts of affection strengthened our emotional bond and created a safe space for intimacy. I came to understand that sexuality isn't just a physical act, it's also an emotional and psychological state. Intimacy is about being present and connected. As we embraced this new way of being together, I felt the flame of passion rekindle. It was like we were discovering a new world, where patience and empathy guided us. Alongside this, accepting my body, even with its changes, was a powerful process. I learned to appreciate the signs of aging, realizing that every wrinkle and line told a story. By looking at myself with greater love and respect, I could share that confidence with my partner. Our renewed self-confidence deeply influenced our sex life, helping us feel more at ease and connected. As I reflect on it now, I realize that this stage of life isn't the end of sexuality, but rather an invitation to rediscover it. Menopause has shown me that desire and intimacy can emerge in surprising ways, and it's important to approach it with an open mind and heart. I came to understand that, no matter your age, sexuality can remain a rich and fulfilling part of life. To other women going through this, my message is simple: don't fall into the trap of thinking that menopause marks the end of pleasure and intimacy. This phase may seem daunting, filled with uncertainty and changes, but it offers a valuable chance to reinvent yourself and reconnect with your sexuality. Instead of viewing intimacy as something from the past, I encourage you to see this time as an opportunity to redefine sensuality and desirability. With the right support, whether it's from friends, partners, or health professionals, and open discussions about your experiences, desires, and concerns, you can create a safe space for exploring new possibilities. A willingness to experiment and explore new ways of connecting can lead to profound and renewed joy. Each stage of life gives us the opportunity to build deeper relationships and experience richer intimacy. So remember, you are a strong woman, and your sexuality can thrive in unexpected ways, even after menopause. Be open in your communication. Discussing your experiences with your partner is crucial. Conversations can ease tension and build a safe environment for intimacy. Don't hesitate to express your needs and concerns. Discover new forms of intimacy. Intimacy isn't just about penetration. Try gentle touches, massages, and other forms of affection that strengthen your emotional bond. There are many ways to reignite intimacy. Consider treatment options. Look into solutions such as lubricants, vaginal moisturizers, and hormone replacement therapy. Talk to your doctor about what options may suit you best. Embrace a healthy lifestyle. A well-balanced diet, regular exercise, and staying hydrated are essential for your physical and emotional health, and they directly affect your sexual well-being. Love and accept your body. Learn to embrace your body's changes. Every mark and wrinkle tells part of your life story. Confidence in yourself can transform your intimate experiences. Consider intimate toys. If you're open to it, toys can introduce new sensations and enhance pleasure. They're not a sign of failure, but rather a way to explore different forms of enjoyment. Seek support. Speaking with friends who've had similar experiences can be encouraging, and don't hesitate to reach out to support groups or therapy if needed. Give yourself time. Change can be difficult, and it's natural to need time to adjust. Be patient with yourself and allow time for self-acceptance. Redefine pleasure. Learn to see pleasure as a wide-ranging experience, not confined to one particular act. Explore what brings you joy, whether it's physical or emotional, and remain open to new experiences. Keep an open mind. Be willing to try new things and step outside your comfort zone. Sexuality is an ongoing journey filled with opportunities for growth and discovery. I hope my story and advice have given you a new perspective on this phase of life, which is full of opportunities and new discoveries. Remember, menopause is not an ending, but a chance to redefine what intimacy and pleasure mean to you. I look forward to hearing your thoughts and experiences. Share how you've been navigating these changes in the comments. Your voice matters, and together we can build a community of support and learning. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with other women who may benefit from this information. Every like and share helps spread this important message. And stay tuned, a link to the next video will soon appear on your screen, which will guide you further on this journey. Don't miss it. Click to learn more about taking care of yourself through menopause. Until next time, and remember, you are not alone.